Robbery crews in Houston, Texas seem to keep busy all day long doing what bad guys do. Hey guys, retired Lieutenant Todd Heaton here with Humilitas First. Our victim parks at a shopping center in the 5700 block of Hillcroft. So the first question I have is whether this location is in a high crime dangerous area or not. I use Google Earth to get my bearings, followed by a quick check of crimegrade.org under the Violent Crimes tab, and guess what? CrimeGrade shows this as being one of the most violent areas in Houston, Texas. So the first thing that we can do to keep our families and ourselves safe from violent crime is to avoid high crime dangerous areas to begin with. Because we humans tend to be lazy and often pressed for time, we all want to park near the front door. Start now disciplining yourself to park off to the side or farther out away from other parked vehicles. Why? When you're in the process of parking your vehicle and another driver decides he's going to park right next to you, then it'll be even more obvious to you that you have a potentially violent problem beginning to develop. What I'm seeing here is very odd and awkward behavior on the part of the driver of this second suspect vehicle. The female is just trying to adjust her initial parking job, and this second vehicle is insisting on immediately cozying up next to her. Should something similar as this happen to you, my recommendation is to immediately drive away. Go park on the other side of the lot, giving this odd driver a wide berth. Look, bad guys have no problem putting you and yours in uncomfortable, odd, and awkward positions. The suspect vehicle then pulls over to this next parking aisle as if they're done trying to park next to our victim. However, as soon as she readjusts her vehicle and parks her car, suddenly our suspect vehicle is backing up again, coming in close proximity with the driver's side of her vehicle. This ought to be sending up major red flags in the mind of our victim. The victim doesn't know this vehicle, nor does she know the suspect. These are precisely the kinds of odd behavior that we're looking to avoid. And it's also part of how we begin identifying who might be a dangerous man. Had this robbery victim understood and been looking for such clues, she would have either driven away early on or she'd have kept her vehicle in gear to prevent her door locks from unlocking. With modern vehicles, you need to make sure when you put your car in park that doesn't unlock all of your passenger doors. It's likely that you can use your owner's manual to reprogram this function to prohibit that. Also, you could develop the habit of hitting the lock button upon entering your vehicle and or upon parking if you're going to be delayed a few seconds to get out and get moving to your destination. Humilitas First recommends learning how to become very efficient at the transitions of arrival and departure. But in this particular situation, being efficient is not going to help you if you don't first recognize the signs that this suspect vehicle is setting the stage to rob you. The suspect vehicle offsets just enough that she may not notice they've stopped yet again in close proximity to her. Proximity is king. They have a nice 90-degree angle from the rear passenger suspect door to her front passenger side door. The robber stays low and quickly advances to get to her passenger door, get it open, and jerk her purse off of her arm. And the rest is history. They're out of here.